What's up, people? Back with another reaction, back with some more Ace of Base, and we're going back to The Bridge, 1995, and we're up to the tune, is it Lucky Love? Yeah, Lucky Love. So it makes me think about someone who may indeed be lucky in love, but perhaps there's more to it, perhaps it's a nickname, but nicknames can be ironic. For someone, who doesn't have good fortune, they might be called lucky. So yeah, it makes me intrigued, but there's not enough there to get a real sense of what might be at play. But ultimately, it speaks to the fact that a lot of their songs seem to be about deeply held emotion, at least in one direction, which is to say, a couple of their famous songs, they're asymmetrical. One person is feeling something that the other person may not. So yeah, I am intrigued by what might be at play here. Let's find out. This is Ace of Base. The tune is Lucky Love, and it's from the 1995 album The Bridge.
Life is a paradise. Whoa, whoa, yeah. Lucky love belongs in teenage heaven. I know, 'cause I've been there with you tonight. Lucky love belongs in teenage heaven. I know, 'cause I've been there with you tonight. I believe life could be paradise once again.
Like that echo.
And the love we thought we lost is sleeping within. Close your eyes, it's something for you. Lucky love belongs in teenage heaven. I know, 'cause I've been there with you tonight. Lucky love belongs in teenage heaven. I know, I'm a prisoner of hope. I know we are young and we are old. We're falling like thieves.
Was that Prisoner of Hope?
And your hearts are full of soul. It makes me believe once again. It's something for you. Lucky love belongs in teenage heaven. I know, 'cause I've been there with you tonight. Lucky love belongs in teenage heaven. I know, The bridge over time is what you need to see the light, to see the light. Oh yeah, lucky love, lucky love belongs in teenage heaven. Lucky love, lucky love belongs in teenage heaven. Oh yeah, lucky love belongs in teenage heaven. I know, 'cause I've been there with you tonight. Lucky love belongs in teenage heaven. I know, I'm a prisoner of hope.
I'm a Prisoner of Hope Alone, is that what it is? The jazzy. Oh, that ending is fantastic. And again, I hate to bring this up. It's something that I've spelled out a number of times, but I feel like that ending there, it catches me. It's like, oh wow, that's really cool. I love the way that, broke down and came apart, as opposed to a fade ending. So, once again, just a cool indication of why I prefer like a proper written ending to a tune. Nevertheless, yeah, sonically I enjoy, it has sort of the rhythm of a number of the tunes for which they are most famous, but the feeling was a bit different, like the experience of it, and I don't know if that was because it was not quite as much reggae. It had, again, that syncopated beat, but it wasn't as much in terms of the synth pop reggae fusion as some of their other tracks. So yeah, it felt a bit different. I enjoyed the vocals, especially that one vocal moment where I don't know which of the two singers it was, but she really hit like a powerful, forceful, raspy delivery as it went into the next measure. That was fantastic. And I enjoyed the sonics in terms of, there was some echoed moments and there was some or the way that all the different elements kind of came together for the full configuration of the tune in the latter part. So yeah, top tune. Not sure what it's about lyrically. Again, it sounded like, you know, she's been there before with this other person tonight, which then it's like, wait, so this is like a very active narrative, but perhaps tonight is like, you know, disconnected from the first part of that phrase. So yeah, but like, you know, the idea that she's like aware of what's happening because they've gone through this before, and you know, she's a prisoner of hope, which is interesting because I've heard, you know, people talk about hope in different ways, and you know, different philosophers have approached it differently, and you know, some argue that it's like paralyzing because like if you just keep holding on to it, you can't, you know, make new accommodations, you can't try a different route because you're just consistently like waiting for this thing. So but obviously other people, you know, have regarded it as the thing that can make you persevere and get through and get to the other side. So I'm curious about that line in particular. But like I said, if I had to guess at it, it sounds like it's someone who's in a relationship where it's not great on their end, and the other person perhaps draws them close, but then maybe pushes them away, and so then they're constantly in this loop of hoping that, you know, it'll come back together and stay that way. So I'm sure there's some different layers or some different elements that I'm not picking up, but a cool tune. And again, I'm going to enjoy going through this a lot because as far as I know, like I've never heard any of this. It was just, you know, the flash that was Happy Nation, and again, even then I didn't hear the full album, but I did hear, you know, 3 or 4 tracks. So it's cool now to go through their larger catalog and to now get onto a new album where, you know, my understanding is that we're still gonna hear sonics that I've become familiar with, but it will, you know, continue to evolve and develop. So looking forward to it. Luca is as well, even if she happens to be sleeping. So let me know what you think. I will see you next time. Peace.